Hi, Alex.
Hi.
F10 M5. That's pretty. Yeah, I like the M5 better than the M6 too. So I picked up Alex on the way out of Kent today, and we're at Panera now. It's starting to snow, and we're gonna meet Joe soon.
Let it snow. That should be the.
Let it snow? Hell no.
That's.
Although I do kind of want to slide the 330 around before I put the right tires on it.
Should,
Look at that car! It's covered in snow.
Yeah, I know.
Holy hell! What color is that? I don't know. I should know that. It's not carbon black. It's like a gray.
It's real wobbly.
Yeah, why don't I know that?
Is it Singapore?
I don't know. I think it's Singapore. Disco Inferno. Hell yeah. I'd trade him even for that. I was just telling Alex, I'll give him the 3 Series right now. It's about the same value. $4,500. Perhaps no. Alright guys, so we had to meet a guy down here who's buying the other radio. Summit Mall, met him at Chase. We are now in, is this Macy's? Yeah, it's Macy's. I was gonna say Dillard's. Alex and I are gonna check out the Polo stuff, but we met with Joe. We had our lunch. That was real good. So, shopping time. There's Christmas stuff everywhere. I'm just not ready for it. Totally not ready for it. But it's cold and it's snowing today. And there's an iPhone 6.
Is this the vlog?
Yep.
Hey vlog.
Hello.
I don't care anymore.
How's the pie? Pie's damn good.
I don't give a shit anymore. Leave it in.
And this is the setup. This is the full setup. Oh, listening to some sumptuous jazz in the 330. Just dropped Alex off back at the fraternity chapter house. So I was on my way home from Kent this afternoon, and he called, and I told him I was driving past his place, and he's like, hey, stop, pick me up, let's go to lunch. So he came to lunch with Joe and I. We did the quiz. We picked up a pie from Heinen's and enjoyed that. Went back to the house, hung out. I did have to go down to Summit Mall to get rid of that radio. I hate having to drive down there, but I haven't heard anybody else interested in this radio except him. So I was kind of willing to just drive down there to make it disappear. So tomorrow, I think I've got a guy coming to look at a chair, a wrought iron patio chair that I've been trying to get rid of, and then a TV guy on Sunday, and then this guy just emailed me about the compressor. He wants to come tomorrow at 4. So we're back in the swing of things. We've got several people interested in stuff, so that's good news. What else was I going to talk about? It snowed today. Not here so much. Up in Menor, they got 10 inches. That's up on Lake Erie. Down here, it was just, I've got my range calculator up right now. I've got 9 miles of range left, so I'm on the way to the Shell. I think it's about 30 degrees. It's pretty damn cold, but my heated seats work very well in here, and so's the heater. It's really efficient. This car warms up really fast, so that's good. It's a 16-gallon tank. I've never put more than 14 in it. Wow, into the reserve. So I'm sitting there at the gas station. I pulled up to whatever pump I pulled up at, and sat there for a minute. I had a couple text messages come in, so I replied to those. I left the car on for heat. I had the radio on, so I didn't hear the engine running, and right before I got out of the car, I thought I should put it in gear. Clutch in, first gear, dump the clutch, I go flying forwards. Then turn the friggin' engine off. Man, what a rookie mistake. Dump the clutch in first gear with the engine on, and then wonder why, oh no, it stalled. Luckily, I didn't move very much because I had the parking brake on. I did not have to start up and move back so the hose would reach the car. That is super embarrassing if you do that. Don't ask me how I know. But yeah, why didn't the 330 get a V8? That way I would be able to hear it. That would be cool, an E46 with a V8. But it would be worse on gas for sure. Good morning, it's almost 2 o'clock. And things have gotten a little different outside, in the way that it's 22 degrees and has snowed for the first time here on November 13th, the night of the 13th into the 14th. So today was Thursday. We had a great lunch today with Alex and Joe. Feel like I've detailed that now. We did class, got rid of the CD player, came back here, ran out, then I watched Netflix, or I watched Dexter on Netflix, went through some emails, cleaned the basement a little bit more. The trash can's totally full, so can't do anything else with that. Changed a bunch of listings on Craigslist. I'm thinking things that haven't sold now in over a month. I have them listed in Cleveland. I'm going to change that listing to Akron. Maybe I'll get a different clientele down here. However, I noticed when searching things in the Cleveland section of Craigslist, I find plenty of things in Akron or Canton or Youngstown. You just have to look a little further down the page, and it does tend to show you the outlying regions. So maybe that won't help, maybe it will. But that battery charger showed up today, and I have that out here on the car, although it's kind of covered up. Right now, these are the tires that are going on the 330 tomorrow at 1. This chair is that wrought iron chair I want to scrap or get rid of on Craigslist. Somebody's coming to hopefully buy that tomorrow at 1. This is Colt's bumper. These are Colt's wheels. He's negotiated another arrangement for storage of his things, thankfully, so he's going to be picking up all of that. But here is the battery charger, which I was unable to install with the eyelets. I had to order a couple very minor pieces of hardware to make that work. So it's just installed right now with clamps, but it's indicating that it's in car mode instead of dirt bike mode or extreme winter mode, and the battery's full. When I put it on, it spent the first 6 or 8 hours on the charging cycle, so now it's full. It'll probably cut charging for a while, let it run down, and then ramp it back up again. So this thing seems to be working real well so far. We'll see how that works in the spring when we go to start it, and we'll see what kind of juice we got. I trust it pretty well. But that's what's going on here. I also have his ramps and his car parts and all the stuff that's going to be moved out of here. So I've actually replenished my tools. I went online, found some early Black Friday deals and a bunch of sales. So we have a big Craftsman socket set coming, and genuinely most of the tools he had here were specialty tools like spring compressors and stuff like that I wouldn't use very often. It's freezing out here. I'm going to head back in. But anyways, I bought much more than what's going out, so tool availability is certainly not going to be a problem. Anyways, I'm going to go up, get a shower. I've got that appointment tomorrow at 1. I don't have much going on before that. Somebody's supposed to call me around 9, some Craigslist thing, I don't remember. So I'm going to get to bed, do the emails, do the normal. It's 2:07, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully the snow will have melted, but probably not. It's very cold. I hear the furnace kicking on full blast here. So hope you had a great Thursday, good start to your weekend, and we'll talk Friday. Good night.